MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Well, as we're in Seattle, may have some rain in the picture later on, but for now, 59 degrees at first pitch. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. Count still full, 3-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So striding in, Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura on to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in Seattle. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Gene Segura standing in. It leads. Things off here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. Correa is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 strike now from Cole. Fastball down near the shoe tops. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Seager at third. Reined in. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9.
First offering on its way.
Gonzalez.
Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Batting 7. A designated hitter, Evan.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Healy moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH. And this is up and in, ball 1. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the 1st round. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Riding in, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here now is Mike Zunino. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Standing in, Denard Span. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 3 runs already home here. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's D. Gordon now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a .375 hitter. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. Standing in, George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano is calling for it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Henniger is there, and he'll. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Mitch Henniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Cole into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now a fastball swung on and missed. So digging in now, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Healy shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. There's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. Popped him up. Segura calls for it. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here now is Mike Zunino. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon has a beat on it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Late that time for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Reddick is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he had.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Into the box, Martin Maldonado. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. That winds up foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hard hit at third. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next for Seattle, Denard Span comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. High pop up. Cano is there for it. 1 down. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Weak chopper up the line. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gordon moves over. No trouble with this one. Ready once again, Gene Segura. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate. That's
in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He was a double play victim last time around. Segura runs. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually does.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Runner, yes, yes.
Runner's off for second. In there. Now the throw.
He beat it.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis. Runner in scoring position with Adam Warren. Will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Full count now. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last inning.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Settling in now, Denard Span. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another. First delivery to him on the way. And him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. At the plate, D. Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Martin Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. 1 away. Here's George Springer. From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Gordon is there, and he'll make the... Gene Segura standing in. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. There is Altuve. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Colin McHugh enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. McHugh. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The win would be Mike Leakes if our current score holds up. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. We wrap this one up tonight. It's time to show our appreciation for the man you